What's up, KO Phoenix Roller viewers and Roller Journal listeners? So, let's get into something. So, I'm always trying to spark thought and stuff like that, increase interest in the Birmingham Roller. Give people some new avenues to go down to figure out how to get what they want out of their birds, or just get more enjoyment just by having the Birmingham Roller, period. So every now and then I'll pose a question here and there. So this last question I actually posed was, what is your approach to breeding the Birmingham Roller? Everybody gonna have different answers. Everybody's answer should be different. Some vague, some people make stuff just for laughs and trying to be funny. But I'm trying to help someone out that might really want to know. So let me tell you something. One of the worst answers that people can act and can say, if you're not at least 60 or close to 60, and you give the answer best to best. What does that mean? What does best to best really mean? Because after you go through your top 3 cocks and top 3 hens, you can't be breeding best to best no more. If your bird is band number 1 is the best cock and the other band number 2 is the best hen, that's best to best. And then once you get past 3, there's really no best to best. As far as how vague you make it. You make the answer so vague. And it's way deeper than that. Best cock to best hen. So then it's the second best to second best and third best to third best, or whatever it may be. That's what you're really saying. But it's deeper than that. If you think about it, it's the 2 birds that make the best pair. That give you close to what you want as possible. And that's the way I see it. That's why I say it, best to best. Let's make it real simple. Your cockbird, you call your best cockbird in the air. Oh, he's about 30, 40 feet. Smooth roller. Frequency, almost once a minute. Is he kit sensitive? You don't know, because you never had enough birds rolling to really tell if he's really kit sensitive. So, okay, frequency, that's premium frequency. What you're going to do is put into a hen that's span equal to him or faster. Right? Her depth is not going to matter as much, but she got to at least be 10 feet. Let's say she's 20 feet. But she's going twice a minute. Sometimes on a good day, 3 times a minute. Right? But he's the best cock you have right there. Everybody else is not as good. Either they 10 feet or and something like that, or whatever it may be, they're not as good as him. And you put those 2 together. So you just put the best cock and the best hen for each other. Your second best cock might be somewhat the same. He could be a little faster, but way less frequent. Now she put him on that first hen. She got another hen that's equal to the first hen that's half as deep, but she's a hard worker. You put them together. So once you get past those 1, 2, 3 pair, there's nothing else left really. If you go by best to best, and it's about making the best pair possible, guys. For the newer guys that's trying to figure this thing out. That best to best comment is so vague. It don't offer no information of what you mean by best to best. And some people might think, oh, the hardest working, fastest spinning cock on the typiest hen. That's what some people might think. Oh, the type and expression got to match and blah blah blah. Those are the best 2 that match as far as type and expression and stuff like that. But that actually happens. All this I'm saying actually happens. People actually do this, and that's what they consider best to best. So when you say best to best, it got to be more to it than that. That's too vague. It could be, I got this cock. He's 70, 80 feet. Never rolled down, but I got this hen. But he's not frequent. But I got this hen that's about 15 feet. That's real fast and really frequent. That could be the best mate for him. We don't know. Okay, so that's just a little thing I want to say. I posed a question, and then dudes made jokes out of it. I get that. You want to laugh. You want to be funny. Okay. You got your ha-ha. But they got a whole lot of amateur nights on stage and go up there and do the same thing. But, so, I said approach. And if somebody said this, I enter my loft this way, but that's entry. That's entry. That's not approach. That's entry. Approach what you do when you're going toward that cage and you finna go through this one. That's the approach. Come on. I mean, you guys can say what you want to say. That's why I don't really do stuff on Facebook that much. People do it to get the laughs and get the attention and all that crap instead of trying to really help people out. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about trying to help people out. Really trying to see. Because I was one of them young dudes before. I didn't know what that meant. Best to best. Okay, once you get your best 2 birds, then what? It could be make your best 2 pair, fly babies, bring in those babies, and make them, and just off what you see in the air, make those babies together your next best pair. I mean, get somebody some information to work with. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get the freedom. I can say what I want to say, but you can't say what you want to say. I mean, it don't hurt. It don't help nobody sometimes when you say what you want to say. When you say stuff like that, and then if I call you out on it and then you get offensive, that's lack of character, weakness. That's lack of character. But I'm not going to do that. But I'm talking about this because this is on my page. I mean, you have to personally come to my page. You can't just scroll across it. You know what I'm saying? It's my page. You have to come to it like that. So that's why I'm doing this. This is not to attack nobody. I'm just saying, come on, guys, think about what you answer these questions. Think about it. There's somebody out there that really want to know, right? And that's what I'm trying to do is provide those answers for them. So I'm gonna cut this one short. That's all I have to say. This had nothing to do with my Roller Chronicles. It's just my little PSA, and it's not a public service announcement. It's a personal service announcement because it's uncalled for. I mean, and if people chime in and say, "Yeah, that's what I do." Of course, what you do. I mean, that's not the approach. That's the entry. That's entry. With all due respect, it's not approach. That's entry. So you know what we're gonna do, right? We still do the same thing no matter what. No matter running across people that want to be comedians or whatever, they're looking for laughs. We still do the same thing. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna select. We're gonna breed. We're gonna fly. We're gonna select again, and that's part of the approach. Keep another religion out. Peace.